In today's lesson, our first letter is daal. It has two shapes. One is individual and the other is joint shape. That is the mutasil shape. Let's start with its individual shape. Its first stroke is keep your column at 90 and take it upwards in a slant way. In previous letters, we used to take it straight at 90, but here we took it in slant way. Then its second stroke, a bump, or you can say curve. Then its third, use your column tip to make the tail part. Do some corrections. This is daal. Now I'll put the measuring dots. Here the initial part and the top part are proportional, that is both are of 2 noktas. Half you can say ascending and half descending. So the ascending part is 1 nokta, the descending part is 1 nokta. The space between is 1 nokta. This step part is 1.5 nokta. And this tail part till its first part's starting point. This tail part from here to here is 3 or sometimes 2.5 nokta. In Osmani version, it's small, just 2 noktas, like in rest of the 2 versions. This is 3 noktas or sometimes 2.5 noktas. So this is our individual shape of daal. First part, as we have seen, just this curved part is also 1 nokta. I just mentioned it because it's the whole first part from here starting till this bump. The initial stroke is basically 3 noktas. Like if you consider this as your first stroke, you can see till here, this is stroke, then this is stroke. It's not something like wavy. It's a straight stroke in middle. Its first portion is 1 nokta, second portion is 1 nokta. This is the first stroke. The second stroke, ascending part, descending part. This is the second stroke. Third stroke is similar like the base of the aleph we have done. Like this. This is the third stroke. Now coming towards the mutasil shape. Its mutasil shape is like we are joining it with shosha. It's looking like a ra in mutasil shape, but its length is smaller than ra. Here now I'm going to put measuring dots. This shosha is 1 nokta. And this mutasil daal is 4 nokta. Its step is 1.5 and sometimes 2 noktas. Both will be considered correct. So here we have completed our daal, 2 shapes, individual and joint. Our next letter is ra. Ra also has 2 different shapes, the individual one and the joint one. Basically both are same except one shoulder is added in the joint form. Let's start with the individual shape. This is basically a part of a ba we have done previously. Its first stroke, little bit up. Let's suppose if this is your baseline, you can see it's a little bit upwards. Then bring it you can use your column tips here or any correcting pens. This is simple ra. Now putting the measuring dots, it's very easy. This initial part. Is 1 nokta in width and in height. Both. Its depth is same like daal from here, 1.5 nokta. And if you measure it from here, it's 2 noktas. Right? It's equal to daal 4 nokta, except its tail part is little extended. We stopped daal here. 1 hour. So the total length of the ra will be 4 hour. That could be 1 or 2 sometimes. Now it's a vertical shape. You make a shoulder like this and then downwards. Now putting the measuring dots, the ra will remain same except its shoulder part, which will be 1.5 part, and sometimes it's 2 1. So this is the individual shape and this is the joint shape of the ra. If you see it closely, this ra is basically, if I'm going to extend, okay, this shape is basically derived from bar shape. This exactly make the initial part of bar like this, bringing it downwards here and then taking it upwards. We stopped it. If in the middle we make our tail, then it would be ra.